everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're finding me for the very first time or you are a returning viewer and have not yet done so, please click that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. So DC has actually got a lot on its plate right now. They just announced, of course, which we already knew, DC Fandome was going to be coming back this year. It's kind of like their virtual Comic-Con, so to speak, where we get to see all their upcoming, projects and movies and TV shows and animated series and all that stuff that they're doing. And they showcase all that and let all the fans in on what's going on. And of course, that's on October 16th. And they set out a trailer and a new poster for it and everything like that. And one of the things they're probably going to be highlighting during that event is, of course, Shazam 2 or Shazam Fury of the Gods, which has recently wrapped filming. So let's go over here and discuss that. Let's check out the article from The Direct. Shazam 2 director shares 2 new photos to celebrate wrapping on filming. With more than a handful of DC outings planned over the next couple of years, Warner Brothers is looking forward to taking big steps towards expanding one of its most successful movie franchises. One of the projects in this bunch is Shazam, Fury of the Gods, which has fans excited for more action from leading stars Zachary Levi and Asher Angel. Well, while the plot of this sequel is still largely a mystery at this point, Warner Brothers has assembled a top-notch cast of Hollywood's biggest stars to continue the young hero story after 2018 Shazam. One side of the fight will feature young up-and-comers like Jake Dylan Grazer? I'm sorry, I probably butchered that name. While the other boasts acting legends like Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu as 2/3 of the movie's villainous trio. In terms of the movie's production schedule, an update from Asher Angel appeared to indicate that the sequel was nearly finished filming, after his work was completed as Billy Batson. Now an update from a higher up on the food chain provides exciting news for fans even with the release that's still a ways away. Shazam's sequel completes its filming, as director David F. Samberg took to Instagram and Twitter to share that filming on Shazam Fury of the Gods has officially wrapped. Sandberg shared a picture of himself in a decimated bedroom on Instagram with the simple caption, "That's a wrap, now go to sleep." Sandberg also shared an image of an official clapperboard from the Shazam sequel on Twitter with the similar caption, "And that's a wrap." With cameras having started rolling for Shazam Fury of the Gods just over 3 months ago, it appears as though Warner Brothers had quite the speedy production run for everything that needed to be shot, particularly with the hype building around the sequel. The fandom is looking forward to seeing exactly how all that footage comes together for the story. That wait will be quite a long one, with Zachary Levi's second solo movie not set to release in theaters for another 21 months in 2023. So yeah, the fact that they shot this so early is impressive, but they're going to have plenty of time to work on that post-production work. Sandberg's editing and visual effects team certainly have plenty of work to do in the special effects and post-production department, with Shazam's incredible powers in play, as well as his siblings, which should mean exciting things for how the final product looks, as the film is going to be released on June 2nd, 2023. So yeah, this is nothing but good news. DC, I know a lot of people are down on DC right now. I am one of their defenders here on the YouTube channels and the world of the internet, so to speak. Of course, they've had their ups, they've had their downs, no doubt about that whatsoever. However, I know a lot of people are clamoring for the Snyderverse to return. I don't think that's going to happen now. I at one point thought to myself, well, maybe it still could. And who's to say it won't someday? Maybe we get an animated film to kind of tie up what Zack wanted to do with the final Justice League 2 and 3 films he had planned. That's always possible. But I think DC is definitely moving in a new direction. And to be honest, I think it's a good direction based on what they've announced so far with The Flash. They got Black Adam, both of which are currently filming right now, both of which look absolutely incredible. And of course, Shazam Fury of the Gods. They've got Aquaman 2, Wonder Woman 3 is coming out at some point. Suicide Squad 2 just came out, and I'm sure we'll probably be getting another one of those at some point. They're talking about a Superman movie that's going to be a Black Kal-El. There's going to be multiple TV series on HBO Max that's supposed to tie into the DCEU with Batgirl, not Black Lightning, the other one, Static Shock. There was going to be another Val Zod Superman film that's going to be a different character than Kal-El. There was also, we've got Titans, you've got Doom Patrol, you've got, the Arrowverse stuff. There's all sorts of stuff that DC is doing, and that doesn't even include the animated stuff they've got going on as well. Harley Quinn in particular, that has absolutely been very successful and popular as well. So DC's got a lot on their plate. So they've got they're often looked at as the secondary comic book studio outside of Marvel Studios, who's usually just knocking everything out of the park. DC's had their ups and downs, but people need to understand Marvel Studios has also had their ups and downs. Thor Dark World, anybody? Again, I personally like Thor Dark World, but then again, I personally like, Birds of Prey, even though I don't think it's the best DC movie they've ever done either. I know a lot of people like it. I'm not necessarily one of those guys, but I am very encouraged about what DC has, coming down the pipe here, and I can't wait to see all the plans they've got moving forward, because at least it seems like they've got some sort of a plan to a degree. I want to see where they're going with the Justice League characters for sure, because if we're not building to an eventual Justice League film that is hopefully more successful than the first one, considering all the drama that went on there, I don't know what we're exactly doing this for, other than to do like solo stuff in the multiverse, which I'm glad that DC is doing as well, because Marvel's branching off into that, and it's kind of the thing going in Hollywood right now to do different multiverses. But I want to see more I do want to see more Suicide Squad, but I want to see more Justice League movies, and I want to see them eventually build up to Darkseid that was teased in the Zack Snyder cut. It doesn't necessarily have to be the dark side from that storyline, and that doesn't have to go in that direction. I just want to see them have a Thanos level type, build up, and see them, go up against a big bad and not just your run of the mill villains and things like that. I want to see more Superman movies. I want to see more Batman movies. I want to see, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Flash. I want to see all these characters continue their stories and to continue to build upon and expand the DC universe, which is why I'm glad they've made Shazam, and I'm glad they're doing these other characters that we have not necessarily known yet, that we're getting to know and get fresh ideas and takes on. That's nothing but a good thing. Marvel's branching out with a bunch of characters as well that a lot of people don't quite know who they are. People tend to forget that when Iron Man was made in 2008, the general audiences did not know who Iron Man was, and now we've got Shang-Chi being released this weekend by Marvel Studios, and most people do not know who that character is as well. But if you do your job right as a movie studio, you can introduce new audiences to these characters, and they will fall in love with these characters if the story is told well. So I can't wait to see what DC and Marvel has going down moving forward. But this is good news. I'm glad Shazam Fury of the Gods is wrap filming, and hopefully we'll get some footage or some news about it on DC Fandome this October 16th. But the real question here is, guys, what do you guys think about the fact that Shazam Fury of the Gods has wrapped filming? Are you excited for this film? Did you like the first film, or did you kind of feel like it was a bit of a letdown? Comment down below. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And please hit that notification as well, the notification bell as well, so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. And I'm going to take my tongue-tied self and get out of here. All right, guys, take care.